What are the benefits of rejection? If you have ever felt the sting of somebody rejecting you after a first date or at the end of a relationship, it's hard to see that there are actually benefits. So in this video, I'm going to share my top 5 benefits so you can see rejection as redirection and reflection and protection. But first, let's discuss, why is rejection so painful? Well, there is actually scientific proof that we feel like we are being taken out of the tribe, that we're being sent away, that we actually could die. It brings up some very primal feelings from our old brains, our primal brains, that we are being sent away. And back in caveman days, if we were sent away from the tribe, we could actually die. We could get attacked by a lion, a tiger. And so rejection feels like that. Deep down inside, it feels like we are being sent away, cast out. We start to question our self-worth. What's wrong with me? If I was more lovable, would he have stayed with me? And often rejection has nothing to do with you, and it has more to do with them. And it's often not even rejection, especially if it's after a first date, because they don't know you. They don't know you well enough to reject you. I just heard of a story where somebody had this amazing connection on the first date. They made out, they felt like they had so much in common. And then he asked her out for 2 more dates. And on the second date, a few days after the first one, he didn't make a move. And she's starting to go like, what's going on here? And then by the 3rd date, he said, I have something to tell you. I want to be honest with you. I just got out of a 7-year relationship and my ex contacted me and she wants to reconnect. This had nothing to do with her. It has to do with him. He needs to learn how to respect his own boundaries. And it turned out she had just gotten out of a couple-year relationship. So neither one of them was really able to be in a relationship right now. It's not rejection, it's just bad timing. Now let's talk about 5 surprising benefits of rejection. The first thing is rejection promotes motivation. You might feel cast out or discarded when somebody rejects you. And often our highest motivation comes from our deepest pain. We discover the values that were important to us after rejection. Maybe you didn't feel respected, and that's really important to you. Maybe the person didn't communicate well, and you realize, I need to be with somebody who communicates better, doesn't just throw rejection at me when I was getting a different message. Maybe kindness is the value that is the most important one that shows up. So these are all important motivators. You get angry, and then you get really clear. These are values that I need to look for in the next relationship. Number 2, rejection provides empathy. When we feel the sting of rejection, we can gain more empathy for the people we date. Maybe we don't like somebody enough, but then we can be a little more clear and a little more kind in our communication if we don't feel it's a good match. Number 3, rejection teaches patience. Dating is really all about the long game. The more you're rejected or you reject others, the more refined your search becomes. You become more patient on your journey to love because you realize what's really important. Number 4, rejection leads to self-growth. If you can take a step back after rejection and realize that it happens for your benefit, you'll be able to let go of trying to control the outcome of every date and every relationship. You can begin to let go of your ego a little bit and connect with dates with less of an agenda. Go with the flow, be less structured. And number 5, rejection opens the door for a better fit. You may not be able to see it right now, but it redirects you. It's not the end of the road. So when you learn and grow from rejection, you're going to develop a thicker skin, which is really important in dating. You don't take every no as a personal affront. And you'll realize that rejection is merely redirection to lead you to your last first date or to the next best thing. So let me know if this video was helpful and how you feel about rejection and what you have learned along the way.